ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Like a lot of flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur coaster.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Arizona Cardinals and the New England Patriots. Enough build up, the ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, right?
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Back to throw. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They give up the gut to Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Hey, check that. Three. Hey.
Staying on the ground with Benson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Patriots take over.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air on 1st down, May. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Here's our first look at the rookie out of Mississippi State. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Off the play action, May. Finds the in route complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
One after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
To throw here on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more. The guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's the backup. First throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off Cody Simon. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. He'll work against the blitz. Caught, nice gain left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point try now from Lutz. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 27 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. There's a dive up the middle. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They'll come up on first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots tie and can take the lead here in the second. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And they'll surrender just a little yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Fourth down, punt upcoming. Here's Matthew Hayball to put his leg into it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. First and 10 from the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They go play action on 1st down. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Patriots holding the lead here at Gillette. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Trying to throw this from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Now looking to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down. Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. Pushing it up past the 30. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Toss now to the short side. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Unfortunately, now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Come on.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He's back to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This final shot and a half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43. He's dropping back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37. From the pistol, here comes Edwards. He's out in the clear. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Flowing back, it's the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Back to the well again. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked off Cody Simon. And the Cardinals get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Sending him on the dive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They give it to him again. And their next Next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Finds his target, Ryman. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Right up the gut. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. It's a design boot. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needed a yard. 3rd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. He'll throw it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Big strike here to Williams. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. the Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Working on 1st down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now a give to Edwards, running left. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Easily add the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down, play action. Has it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Patriots will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Going again on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
3rd and long for him here. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running behind center with Edwards. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Blast through midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Looking in the air here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Here's Edwards. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Sticking with Edwards here. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one's complete right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. I'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They're going to pass it here. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Edwards. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Cardinals go up by 8 at the end. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. He's going to throw it again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Sticking to the air here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And now they face 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They are throwing it again. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Panther 6.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.